Councilmember Aldrete Gavito, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. It is an honor to continue serving the residents of District 7. To all the neighbors, supporters, thank you for entrusting me to continue to do this work. You drive me to do this work every day. James, I'm going to go off script, wherever James is, there he is. And I really want to acknowledge my team. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I have the best team in this business. So if the District 7 team can please stand up to be recognized. We all have servants' hearts, and we too, I think Councilwoman Castillo said it, we too get in very heated discussions. They're all professionals. We push back on each other, but we do it because we care, and we're trying to find the best solution for the District 7 residents and the residents of the city. So 2 years ago, I said something on election night that still guides me today. Campaigns are about promises, but leadership is about delivering. And together we've delivered. When our community said safety was a top concern, we acted immediately. We added officers to the police force, we strengthened our safe teams, and we expanded our mental health response program, SA Core, to have 24/7 coverage. When our firefighters needed a champion, I proudly stood with them, with a lot of media backlash, but still did it. Leading the effort for their best contract in more than a decade. And when families demanded action on dangerous dog attacks, we introduced our loose and dangerous dog policy proposal to keep people safe. That's what it means to be responsive, and that's what it means to lead. Regarding infrastructure, you asked for better streets and sidewalks, and we got to work. We invested over $12 million to repair 143 streets, and we filled thousands of potholes. I did one myself, and it's tough work. We dedicated nearly $5 million to new and improved sidewalks and completed more than 300 infrastructure projects. Everyone deserves safe and reliable infrastructure in the city. It is not a luxury, it is a necessity. We also served with compassion. We launched the Senior Assistance Pilot Program, the first of its kind in San Antonio, to help our older adults and disabled residents fix code violations with support, not with punishment. That's how we bring heart into the halls of government, by making policy that reflects the values we grew up with. About parks and green spaces, in District 7, we didn't just invest in parks. We paid attention to the details. When I was block walking on my first campaign, I was so surprised to find out that there are several parks in District 7 that have playgrounds with no shade structures. It doesn't make sense. We live in Texas. They can't burn their little hands. So if a playground didn't have shade, we fixed it. From shade structures at Opie Schnabel Park to Jane Dubell to a historic $6.5 million investment in Woodlawn Lake Park, we're making sure families can have a safe place to enjoy beautiful green spaces in every corner of the district. I've also said it before, I'm going to say it again. Green spaces and parks are so important for people's physical health, but also for their mental health. The federal grant that me and my team worked on adds $3.25 million matched dollar for dollar, and this is the largest grant ever given to a single park in our city's history, and we did that in my first term. Regarding transparency and accessibility, I said I'd be accessible, and I meant it. We didn't sit behind a desk. We showed up at town halls, at our monthly coffees with the Councilwoman. We block walked, not just during the campaign, but all year long. We attended over 500 neighborhood meetings in under 2 years. We kept residents informed with my weekly videos, which I don't like recording, but I do it anyways with love, newsletters and updates, because accountability happens in neighborhoods in real time and face-to-face. Looking ahead, this inauguration marks not just a new term, but a renewed commitment. We're not slowing down. We will work hard to keep our Spurs here in San Antonio where they belong, and we will bring more investment to safety, infrastructure, small business housing, and our green spaces. I will continue to lead with transparency, empathy, and a relentless focus on everyday needs in our community. District 7 is too where I grew up, and it is also where I chose to raise my daughters. Serving this community is personal. To my family, to my girls, Marielle and Gigi, You are my world, and you are my why. To my parents, Joe and Chris Alderete, my sister Claudette, whose birthday we just celebrated, and her family, to my brother Joe and his family, to my twin sister Karina and her son Adrian. So if y'all see my twin sister and I'm not saying hi, it's probably my twin sister, just so that you know. And to Paul, thank you so much for being on this journey with me and supporting me and loving me unconditionally. To my supporters and my council office team, I'm going to name them by name: Isabella, Kyle, Latika, Tracy, Adrian, Eric, Frank, James, Santiago, and Saul. Thank you so much. To the city team, you all are incredible professionals led by Eric Walsh, and we appreciate working alongside you all. And to my campaign team, Isabella, Frank, James, and Mia, and Saul and Mia Gonzalez, thank you. Everyone's dedication, long hours, and belief in this work helped make this day possible. You all never took your foot off the gas. You never gave up. I know I have high expectations, and you continually meet them every single day. Together, we are building a stronger, safer, more vibrant District 7 and city, and we're just getting started. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.